Guys are sort of new to the starting job.
Yeah, I mean, we all kind of came around the same time, so we're all really close. And I I'd fight for those guys to the death. Like, I love my linebackers. That's basically it. Just some brothers.
How much is the past leadership talked about that you guys lost in
The what?
years last? The past leadership on the team for the defensive side.
I mean, it happens every year. I mean, last year was definitely like Jeff and Shaq were big leaders, but now like Nas, Dez, MJ, Donnie, a lot of the seniors are stepping up a really big, like a lot, and it's just kind of how it's changed a little bit.
And do you feel any pressure? You and Andre have kind of stepped into a leadership position, almost just performing so great. Do you feel any pressure on the field?
Not really, because I mean, you kind of know as a linebacker, like we control the defense, we make our calls, so it just kind of comes with the job. You just got to know what's coming.
How valuable was the game film after Georgia? I wanted to ask you last week, but I wanted to wait and see what you did against Illinois. To me, from my perspective, it looks like it was really valuable, especially that waggle across the middle, some of those types of plays.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, the short passes, you defended them better Saturday night in Illinois than against Georgia. It looked like a lot more stuff was in front of you.
Yeah, we were definitely played. Didn't want to put me in any bad positions anymore, so we kind of changed that up. So we started putting us in a lot more coverages that helped me out and helped our linebackers out on matchups.
So the value of film, of finally having a lot of college film to look at, how was that for you?
I mean, it's eye-opening because you really, in practice, like going against the scouts, you kind of see what you're doing right and doing wrong, but in games, like you see, it's clear. You know exactly what you messed up. You know what you did right. You know what you got to work on. The game films were like really clear as compared to practice against the scouts sometimes.
Coach Chiswick just said consistency. You're starting to play consistently, and that's what they've been looking for in you.
Yeah, it's just not making mistakes and then making plays. First, you got to do your job, and then you got to make plays, and that's just what I've been trying to do.
Well, would you imagine that you would have been in this position so quickly, coming here as a walk-on?
Not really. I mean, honestly, like talking to my dad, our goal was kind of by my redshirt junior year, maybe getting some playing time. It definitely came really fast. I didn't even think I was going to get this much playing time, but it's all came, and I'm happy for it.
Yeah, I mean, where did you kind of feel like this all started? I mean, that you kind of inserted yourself into the picture for playing time.
Well, really where I started kind of putting myself in the picture was last spring. I just kept asking guys for reps like here and there, and then the coach finally started noticing that like I just kept either making plays or just doing the right thing. So they started giving me more reps, and then going into last season I was second string. I didn't see a lot of playing time, but I was still second string, so I just knew if I just keep doing what I'm doing, I'm going to start, and then kind of went from there.
I mean, how did you kind of wind up here? I mean, was this just somewhere you wanted to go to school, or did you have some connection here that kind of brought you here?
Not really. I was going to go to Duke. I was going to walk on there, and then that didn't work out, and then my coach just kind of started calling a bunch of places, helped me out a lot, and then, what was it called? Lost my train of thought. Somebody messing with me. He just started calling around and then called Coach Dish when he was here. Coach Dish was like, we can get him enrolled in a week. That's kind of how it happened. And then once I was enrolled, I came here, and luckily I like the campus a lot. So,
Wasn't fall camp last year? You actually had a pretty good camp. Isn't that when you started to sort of send a little message to everybody, I might be able to play here?
Yeah, it was definitely like I could play. I just had to, it was like kind of like you just needed time to develop. I was 20 pounds smaller last year, so I was doing my thing. I just couldn't like take on linemen like I could now, stuff like that. So I just kind of needed time to develop. But definitely fall camp was like in our meetings, like they were kind of just like, who's this kid keep answering all our questions, like trying to ask the starters.
So where do you see yourself at the end of the year with that being said?
What do you mean?